Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the School of Science. My name is Luke, and this is the Bramley project. Now, I do apologise if I sound a little bit hoarse. After Saturday, my throat has been a little bit sore, and my voice has been a little bit rough. There was a lot of cheering on Saturday, and it was an absolutely amazing game. I was really delighted to be there that day. But yeah, looking over the site at the moment, we can see that there has been a significant amount of change around the site, here, there and everywhere. So looking around the main parts of the basin, we can see things slowly starting to come in more and more as time goes on. Now, looking over it, as I've said, from week to week, you won't see too much of a difference, but looking at it over the grand scheme of things, the amount of change is very vast and very rapid. So we can actually see parts of it, as I said, seeping into the main basin itself. So there are structures as well as the supporting structures, as well as pylons, everything like that is slowly starting to come further and further in, as you can see right here. But yeah, over the course of the site though, we are going to see a lot coming on, and as I've said, late April to early May, we are going to start seeing steel structures coming into it as well. But yeah, looking over the west stands in the car park, we can see that the car park area's groundwork almost looks completely finished. We can see a little bit of rubble close to where the River Mersey is. But as a whole, it's a nicely done job. We can see the west stand over there. So what's going to happen there is you're going to actually have like a little, it's almost like a plaza. Well, I want to say plaza, but not exactly a plaza. It's more like a communal area down by where the water's going to be. So that's one that we're going to have to look out for in the near future. Now looking over at the south stand, we can see a decent amount has been done around there. Now, I'll be honest, looking at the south and north stand compared to the east and west stand, it is like night and day difference in all honesty. So we're seeing around the back of the south stand there, you can actually see there has been a significant amount of work. So we're starting to see more and more things becoming more clear with the south stand. So we're seeing extensions actually to the little black tunnel that we have, our little black structure. So it almost looks like it's actually spreading along, so that could potentially either be a duct system, sewer system. There's many theories on what it could be. I'm not 100% sure myself. I've been having a look through blueprints and everything, and I can't see anything that really stands out for what that actually is. So I'm going to keep looking, and when I find out what it is, I'm going to make sure you guys know what it actually is, because I'm sure you guys are probably scratching your heads at it as well. Also, there was a few brave seagulls today, and we did almost lose the drone as well, which was kind of scary. But looking over the south stand again in the more bird's eye view, no pun intended on that one, we can see the likes of the supporting structures, so the main ones being like the southeast and southwest, are developing nicely, so they are coming along smoothly. I believe Mr. Drone, when he was actually there at the time, he actually saw one of the concrete sheets getting brought in, so I'm actually surprised. Mr. Drone, if you're watching this, how big are they? I'm actually curious, because I know they gave us set diameters for them, but looking at them, they must be absolutely massive. But yeah, looking over at everything with a more bird's eye view, we can actually see how significant the snowflake structure and the pylons that are actually put into place stand out. Now, once concrete and everything's been put over this, so the concrete slabs and everything, and the stadium's on top of the site, you're not going to see any of this sort of stuff. But we know with peace of mind that with this stuff on there, regardless of what happens around the site, this will keep everything nice, stable and secure. And then when it is time for Everton to move on to a new site in, say, 150 years time, I'm not actually too sure how long it would take for us to actually move on to another site. This could be our permanent ground until football no longer is a thing. But once Everton do move on, or when things move on, they're able to actually bring the site back to what it was before we had moved in. But looking over on the north stand, we can actually see, well, it does actually stand out how massive those supporting structures are. But looking over at the site as a whole though, so the north stand as a whole, everything is pushing along nicely. So they look like they've almost capped the little pylon structures that we're going to be sitting on top of. So they almost, I'm not sure whether they are actually capped. We're going to have a good look at that when the bird's eye view pans over it. But we can actually see things in a more grander scale. So you can see pushing into the basin itself, we're extending along. We can see the pylons being made exposed, so they're going to be able to add things to it or take away things from it. But everything along there, as well as the Bramley Tower. Now, again, behind the scaffolding, we we can't see what's going on back there, but I have seen a lot of bricklayers and other contractors working on that site when I've had the drone out during midweek. Now, you're probably wondering, why do I always do these on a Sunday? In all fairness, it has been a combination of both timing as well as my availability. But in all fairness, I feel more comfortable doing this on a Sunday or a Saturday because no one's on the site. And it just means that I'm respecting the contractors as well as Everton's privacy by doing this on a day when no one's on site and no one can object to the drone flying around. It's not like interloping on their work, as per se. But yeah, looking over it, we can actually see, looking at the little bits, they almost do look like coloured caps that are on top of the supporting structures, whether they're keyed so that when stuff goes onto them, they can say, okay, you've got to put this, and this on the blue caps, this on the red caps, this on the grey ones, or this on the orange. I'm not 100% sure on this. Again, not a contractor. But that's my assumed guess on that front. If you notice that I am swaying a little bit side to side, the weather wasn't exactly perfect for this today. I was on the edge of when I could actually get on site. So the wind at that time was actually starting to kick up quite significantly. And from what I've been told, it's going to be like this for the rest of the week, I think. We've got like a little mini storm that's passing over. But in any case, guys, I do apologise for rambling on like this. We are now going to go over to Live Luke, who's going to see us now into the outro. So please take it away, Live Luke. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Also, I'd like to say a huge thank you to all my patrons here. So if you want to be like these guys and you get your name on the sidebar here and also get early access to videos as well as ad-free content, why not go over to the Patreon? We have got 2 tiers on there. The first one being the cup of coffee tier. Now, the cup of coffee tier doesn't have any really real perks or benefits. It's more just like, Luke, I like what you're doing. Here's £1 on me, go get yourself a cup of coffee. It's essentially just like a £1 donation. Now, there is also the School Science Superfan, so that one has got ad-free content and early access to videos, and that's only £3 a month, so essentially that is what a cup of coffee is like right nowadays in like the likes of Starbucks and Coffee, is it? But yeah, if you want to be a part of the School Science Superfan, that's always greatly appreciated. Otherwise, you can continue to support me by just watching the videos, sharing on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever you feel like sharing them. If you like the content or there's information that has actually ticked your interest and you feel like people would benefit from it, why not share it? Honestly, I've had people asking, am I okay to share it here or am I okay to share it here? By all means, I implore you to actually share this across your friends, family, or friends of family, or even just general Evertonians. If you're part of an Everton fan group or anything like that and you don't see any of my videos in there, why not put them out there if you feel like they would contribute positively to them or if you feel like they would enjoy them. But in any case, guys, I would like to say thank you all very much for watching and I'm going to see you all next video. Peace.